We are seeing a GPK morph come through, and overall, it does look like a pretty nice morph game. So make sure he gets out of the range of Miposhka. Miposhka was able to get him with another battery assault. I mean, he might still save.
He's just dead.
He has got boots as well himself. It's going to be close. Can he get enough hits in Miposhka? One more. He's got it. Wow. First blood there. It doesn't matter that the Invoker has a tough lane, because they picked this into this.
Maybe. Oh. I think he's maybe dead. DM. Oh. Wow.
He's actually going to get away, and it'll actually be Miposhka taken down. Same time, top lane collapse. He's going to get the spear back onto Nightfall.
Oh, he threw the tree.
They actually got the damage. They'll take out his courier. Nightfall's got the Fairy Fire, but there's a lot of poison stacking up and enough to bring Nightfall down. They'll get the kill done, Team Spirit. Collapse. He wants to get another. In fact, with the spear up, he might just be able to do so. Has to set him onto Kingslayer's Team Spirit there. With a straight-up outplay, take out the two of them.
Skip the Soul Ring. He had such a good time. He'll have a hood finish momentarily, and then he just straight up doesn't die. Yeah. Like, he's pressuring the Medusa. Look at the amount.
Yeah. So again, with the setup onto Toronto Tokyo. Not going to be able to take him down. And Poshko to push back the Dark Willow here with the Cogs. They've got the Cold Snap and the MP down onto GPK. GPK, he's out of mana. They're running him down. Kingslayer and Safe trying to help out. He will not be able to turn around with that final bit of burst of mana, but still keeps the distance. Doesn't want to get in onto Mirror. Save. Actually taking a lot of damage here from the neutrals as well. Save's gone. Tries to dive in to push them back, but ends up losing his life friend. Time's been brought now for Collapse to swing across from the top lane. Kingslayer, he's not getting out either. As Team Spirit, they've got the numbers. They're able to turn things around, set Toronto Tokyo up for a double kill. Ability to make these moves, make these plays. VP, they're still trying to find that hit here.
Yeah, blink on Tiny, right? Yeah, this is going to be their first move.
But who do you jump? The setup here, they'll go for the backlines, go for the supports, they'll be able to blow up Mirror. The arena's down. Try for the counterplay. Fear comes out, starting to push back Collapse, but GPK is under the tower. They've got the hookshot control as well. GPK trying to run as he's got to get out of it. Save's taken out. They have lost Collapse, so 2 down on Spirit. Combo comes in onto Toronto Tokyo. It's not enough to kill it. A VP, they'll take 2, only losing 1 themselves.
Fully going Wex, Vessel. You need to have something, because otherwise, if you look at his net worth, he'll fall down to where the Mars is residing at a point. And yeah, you'll have this farm Medusa, but VP will have like 3 super fat cores and an AA that prevents a Satanic from ever being viable. On Medusa.
I'll see that jump in, immediately caught out by the Tornado. See if they can still catch Mirror. They've got the root down, they're in on top of the Shadow Demon. We're actually going to see an aggressive hook shot in as Miposhka is trying to just break the fight up, but Mirror's already gone, and Miposhka, he's going to die for his efforts here as well. The 2 supports taken down.
There's the Ags, so the Willow damage will start to come out. Nightfall with the BKB. Top net worth on his team, truly a carry Tiny.
Oh, farming the wave here, but Miposhka, he's got the lead in onto him. The spear connection as well, straight into the tree. Nightfall, he's going to get taken out. Farming a little too aggressively on the front, and nothing that the rest of VP could do to keep him safe once he gets caught by that combo. See them coming in with the wraparound. Toronto, Tokyo, and Yutoro. Maybe see if they can set something up behind. Collapse has got the arena. He's going to start stepping in. He has the ult already. If he sees the chance to lock him down, TM. He's taking full damage here from Yutoro. The Fear will push him back, but the BKB's out for Toronto, Tokyo. As they continue to focus in onto TM, TM will get the pit off, but TM will fall. Yutoro takes down another. So an aggressive zip in from GPK, looking for the waveform over towards Collapse. The arena's down. Collapse will fall. Toro continue to pummel into both GPK and Save. The freeze as well for the Stonegazers. GPK's got to be careful as they've lost Save. GPK having to reset and get his way back to the fountain. Toro's also the one getting the gold for some of the ward taken down. So just continuing to do everything to propel the Deuce's farm at all costs. I mean, a few hundred away from having a full Daedalus. VP, they need a big hit. They need a big move. Nightfall, he's in with the combo. Gets the jumping onto the Shadow Demon, but actually able to get the self-disruption off. So they won't even be able to kill him off straight away. Mirror is still alive, and now VP, after that initial burst, they've got to back off, but the arena's down. CTM starting to take him out again. They have to run, they have to get out of it, but they're getting split apart.
Cancelled.
He did. He stopped it. They want to try and take this fight. They will bring down Collapse. GPK getting it aggressive onto Yutoro. Yutoro starting to run low on the mana. He's able to get another snake off, but Yutoro, he's got enough mana here with the mana shield. Miposhka trying to get in to help out. The supports are falling. Can they bring down Yutoro? He's getting low. They'll do it. They'll take down the Medusa. VP with a big brain call to stick around and push on as they'll get on top of this team fight, and they're not done yet. The pit's out to control Toronto Tokyo. Waveform in. Toronto Tokyo's out with the Ghost Walk, but Mirror will be left behind. VP just, I mean, how on earth they managed to see that opportunity there. An incredibly smart call. Poshka going to be able to break the combo with a glimmer, but Toronto Tokyo, he gets jumped off to the side.
Again.
That's what the BKB and run there, nearly getting taken out instead there.
And they've done a really good job, mostly from Nightfall, just finding Invoker at the start of every fight. If he isn't able to... Oh, wait, what?
They still find him, save. He's caught him, that's Toronto Tokyo dead.
No buyback.
Getting caught outside of the base, 70 seconds, no Invoker, 500 or so gold short of a buyback. Spirit, they're going to have to try and hold us for.
I don't know if you can. I mean, you have a Deucer.
You got the Deucer. And they got the hook shot, in fact, getting aggressive. They've Arena to follow up as well. They're looking to try and burst GPK. The BKB's out. Yatoro, can he do enough damage? They're trying to keep him far enough away from DM. GPK is able to zip over in time. With the waveform, GPK will get taken out. Save will be left behind.
Things would catch up with me.
The rest of VP will be able to back off. So some top stuff here from DM.
You don't see good cancels very often at all. Because it reveals that the team is like thinking about backing, and they're like, no, we're going to fight. That typically doesn't work out, but hang on.
Tokyo is getting jumped. He's just out of time in the Ice Blast, but it doesn't matter. The physical damage is there with the tree. Another time here where Toronto Tokyo getting jumped by Nightfall. Now with the zip over towards Collapse, waveform in. Collapse trying to run. They've got the control. Spirit, they've got to bail on him. They've got to leave Collapse behind. As we are absolutely seeing, Nightfall, he's absolutely doing his part. Every time, getting this jump onto the Invoker, just catching Toronto Tokyo by surprise multiple times here in this mid to late game.
Now as a leveler, he's going to shred these buildings. No glyph.
It's alright. He's standing quite aggressively here. Stone Gaze off. BKB as well, but he's Ravelo will be able to step out in time up the Ice Blast, but Nightfall, he's staying on top of him. Yatoro, he needs help, but he needs it now. He's out of mana, he's out of HP. That's Yatoro gone. VP, they've broken them down. As we're 4 dead, no buybacks. Okay. They're going to call it. I mean, yeah, DM rightfully hyped up off the back of that performance. Very well played by him this game as the Underlord. The VP, very much a similar way to go as they did in Game 1 with their draft.
Indeed, and I think more importantly, Toronto Tokyo is on a signature. All right, Storm Spirit, Void Spirit. I think we're probably going to expect pretty similar breakout. Wait, I say that. Hang on. Wow. An easy first blood. Looked like a Spirit into an arrow combo. Pretty peaceful game, kind of as expected. 2 to 4, 11 minutes.
Similar to sort of the frequency of kills we had last game. I think if anything, even lower this time round.
GPK gotta be cautious. Leonidas waits.
Oh, they got the spear. Have they got enough burst to take him out in time? They do. Straight in onto GPK. Fantastic spear from Collapse, coming from the trees, sets up for the kill. Now with the Exorcism, Poshka, he's hit 6, he's ready to go for more. They've got the arena down, they've trapped Nightfall. Kingslayer does have a false promise to offer up, but this is going to be so much overbearing damage onto Nightfall that he's very likely to fall. And he does. A false promise and heals, not enough to outdo that. Now I've got Toronto Tokyo coming over as well. GPK, look at the spear. They've caught him out before the shift starts, and they've got the burst. Another time here where Collapse's spear has been the death of GPK.
Yeah, it's killing items. I'm telling you, if he's feeling himself now. This is the way he's meant to play. Good initiation. They've dust.
Right, sentries down. The dunk. They will manage to punish Collapse, and a good time to do, as we see, trying to get the build up on the Blink Dagger. Had about 1,700 gold, so you don't have to have that item to buff up your offensive or defensive potential.
Uh-oh.
Mass TP's coming in. They can't afford for Nightfall to go down again. Arrow does catch him. DM coming in with a call on to Mirror at the side. Mirror with a few leaps left ready, but GPK turning into the Mirror himself. Using the leaps against him. Will manage to continue to chase and close in upon him. Get the kill. Mirror will fall. Of course, they didn't have enough damage to take down Nightfall. Now DM, another catch. He's in onto the Prophet, and the 2 back-to-back plays there. DM setting up for the action. I mean, they have got a lot of burst. They get in with the E-Blade combo and the follow-up of the Tiny. It's going to be a kill pretty much on anyone on Spirit side. DM. Gonna get the catch on Yatoro. In with the burst, that's going to be a turret down the ones, but the arena's out. They'll turn their efforts onto DM. False Promise going to be used here to keep DM alive. Poshka is in onto Kingslayer. Kingslayer trying for the TP out, but Toronto Tokyo's in with the grab. Remnant down, they'll be able to take out the two of them. Nothing of any value lost here from Spirit, just a reincarnation, but they don't care. Two heroes out on VP.
Straight up baited. Well played, Spirit.
Neither team wanting to take the wrong step forward.
They got really good vision on Spirit.
Or they get the jump collapse. It's going to start things. They've caught the two supports. DM's going to try and come with the counter play, but Toronto Tokyo's already over towards the backlines. Takes down save. They get the Remnant pull back into the DP. They will lose DP. A two dead. Both supports gone on VP. The core's now left alone. GPK surrounded it. Avalanche out on Toronto Tokyo and collapse. Again, using the Void Spirit form to try and jump away to safety, but they're in with the stun. GPK is caught. Spirit again taking the team fight.
Cannot initiate on Wraith King. Cannot initiate on Mars.
Rough. I mean, if this goes horribly, they might call it early. Let's see what they can achieve here, VP. The arena's down though. DM and Nightfall have been caught. Nightfall caught out by the spear. They're getting forced apart here. Nightfall is taking heavy damage here. He's run down by Yatura and Mirror. Nightfall will go down. They've lost the Tiny. The rest of VP, they've got a bail. DM will manage to break away, but safe. He's been grabbed by the Remnant. Toronto Tokyo has the control. Ray Fire Blast comes in as Save will fall to the pulse. Kingslayer also taken out. He's being watched here by Collapse. There's Collapse. Oh, he's got him! Able to find him in the trees, put a stop to the TP out. Toronto Tokyo with the bots ready to join forces with him as they'll take down 4. This game now very tough for VP off the back of 3 bad smokes in a row. That's some very nice moves from Spirit, showing that they are prepared for this aggression every single time. Down
Maybe
bottom.
not this time.
What? The Siphon here nearly kind of doing it. Was able to get that off very quickly.
There it is. Talk about a timing. There you go.
Yeah, this sort of BKB, Mars, Ags, Void Spirit, this is going to be a nightmare to fight into for VP. They don't have the BKBs yet on their cores. You know, GPK, Nightfall are going to be massively vulnerable to this sort of move. There he is, bottom. They got him. I mean, he's got nothing to protect himself, as I say. He's just a few hundred gold away from the BKB. Spirit just finding the perfect time to strike, and up top, Nightfall, he's got Blink up.
The gameplay becomes just incredibly easy. They're going to find Mira.
Oh!
Or will they?
They will not. Mira. He's more than fine. In fact, he's got a lot of backup coming in. The arena's down. They've caught GPK and DM. False Promise will allow GPK to break away, but DM left behind and surrounded by Team Spirit. Is relatively tanky, but probably not tanky enough. Nightfall's also been caught off to the side by Toronto Tokyo. Arrows in. DM still alive, and Poshka got enough. No, the pipe will come out. DM does live, but we saw over towards the mid-boss. That chase was happening. Nightfall gets caught by the tower. Yet again, Toronto Tokyo able to just dive in.
It's just, again, a very chill, very passive game. I like Spirit though. Like they've allowed them to. Oh, hang on.
Collapse. It's going to get a good start to the fight here. Gets the jump on Kingslayer. As both supports. Can VP disrupt this in time? They can't. Roshan has gone. They're going to still try to make the jump. They're in onto Mirror. Mirror will get burst. DM getting the call off now with the arena down. Collapsing straight over the back lines. Focusing Kingslayer. GPK is trying to bring down Yatoro the once. He'll be able to do so. Reincarnate popped. GPK is into the pit. Waveform up in a few seconds. With the silence. Is he going to be able to get out of this? The arrow connects. They've caught him. They're in onto GPK. GPK goes down. VP unable to make the move into the Roshin time.
But they haven't really been playing Dota for 15 minutes. Just trying their best to hold on. Spirit finally have enough of an item advantage. They're just walking into the base. There's the Moon Shard for Kingslayer. For Nightfall. Why do I keep calling him Kingslayer?
Oh, save. Remember the jump save, trying to get out to the side. They've got the control onto DM. DM needs help and he needs it now. GPK having to use the buyback. Trying to save his axe here as DM. He'll still go down. Nightfall's in with the combo on Collapse, but the BKB's popped by Collapse. Another attempt for DM to come in with the call, but Nightfall getting fully focused. Pots the BKB. It won't save him. Nightfall's gone. 2 heroes on VP down without buyback. As DM is jumped. GPK returning to the Void Spirit. He's out with the Dissimulate, but with 3 dead, they'll call it GG from VP as this game 2's Team Spirit They hit back, as I said, with the, sort of the most ferocity we've seen ever against VP.
Yatoro certainly can carry this, but
Sure.
I don't know, man. I feel like VP, their team fight, with all spells active, a good Chrono still neuters most of the Spirit lineup. A BKB Void just kills Warlock, kills Mirana. My head saves himself. Well, maybe. Arrow.
Oh, that's going to be a first blood here, surely. Let's see who gets the kill. Oh, yeah, they'll let Toronto Tokyo take this for the mid lane. First blood for him.
I'm dead. Only 3 voice lines, but 5 players. They fight for it? Based on branding?
I imagine so.
Captains?
Or DM. Can they do this? Yatoro, he's got 1 charges, but and he will skill the ult.
Oh, what? He didn't stick?
He wouldn't. It wouldn't. Yeah, it wouldn't have been enough, right? Do some maths. Oh, Chrono's down. All right, dropping the Chrono for him.
He's going to go for the Midas before Vessel on GPK. The Urn is nice. It's a little sustain, extra damage, very good for Quad Specs and Invoker. But to go full Vessel in a game you don't really need it, just kills your item progression. Earlier you get the Midas, the better.
Oh.
Whoa.
Golem dropped.
Whoa.
Arena as well. They're straight in onto GPK. The Ravage coming in as GPK.
We got him.
Everything thrown down onto the Invoker. They're going to look to try and chase down Kingslayer over to the side. The RPs come out. They got the damage though. DM and Nightfall trying to focus Toronto Tokyo. A Laguna comes out. Toronto Tokyo is still on the retreat. The Chrono's down. Team Nightfall has the damage with the Light Strike Array. Oh, no, they don't have further detection. They're not going to be able to kill it. Toronto Tokyo actually lives. As VP, they're going to lose a 4th potentially. DM's trying to run. They've got him. 4 dead on VP. They get nothing.
You don't actually want to root for the strongest team in your region in this season, too. You're hoping that next best steps up.
Back
stroke.
Aggressive on a Collapse, but Collapse, he doesn't fear VP right now. In fact, Teepers are coming in. Yatoro is going to land the stun onto Nightfall. Nightfall, this arena for Toronto Tokyo, though, it's caught GPK. They're on top of the Invoker. Invoker's going to get taken down, and now Nightfall, he's been left behind. He's got a time walk. And they got any further catch it. DM's got to come across and try and get some safety for Nightfall. It's going to skewer Yatoro in. A Light Strike Array holding back the Wraith King. Mirror, Collapse. They're still chasing. They're hunting him for DM. They're going to be able to find him in the trees. DM, he's got RP up, but he's not going to want to use it here. He's dead for sure. He'll accept his fate. As again, another move here where Spirit, they're just rolling over VP.
Saw that smoke.
Nightfall.
Oh. Close.
Nothing to get in there, though. Collapse. It's found safe over to the side.
I'm dead.
I think he is.
I'm dead.
He knows the score.
Oh. Some nice jukes.
Oh. No.
I'm dead.
This team, maybe this explains a bit of their underperformance in the major. When they aren't in control of the game, they look lost. And
I mean, now it's so hard to make a move. Team Spirit are prepared. In fact, there's the jump. Collapse. Is it onto Kingslayer? VP, do they still want to try and go for something? They will break the tide away from the rest of them. But in the arena, Nightfall's been caught. Jumps out with the time walk. RPE being used on the solo Collapse. The ults come out, but the Ravage is ready. So he can disrupt the time that Nightfall's getting to try and beat down on the heroes. The Golem is up. They drop it on the Void. Nightfall's gone. As again, just Spirit having much greater composure in these team fights as VP are really struggling with these 5v5s.
brought him out of the Sunstrike.
Collapse.
Run!
He's going to blink in a second.
Yeah, he will.
Ah, they've got him.
Hey.
So something to be found there at the end of it. There. RP's dropped down. They've got Toronto Tokyo. Clean move and nothing to be done. So all in all, you know, that's something. You know, they can't really hope for too much off the back of these smokes because of them being behind. This move's going to hurt if VP gets caught by this.
Forward Spirits got blocked.
Oh.
Will they venture outside of the base?
Have we got the full axe on GPK? We do. We got the full axe. So he's
Whoa.
Oh. They make the jump. Nightfall is able to get the BKB off. Now maybe they can look to turn. They're in. Onto the two of them. They've got the Chrono down. They're focusing. There's the Cataclysm coming into play. Takes out Toronto Tokyo. Brings down Yatoro the ones. Ravage comes out for Collapse. Catches the four of them. Now T-Spirit's ready to hit back. They're onto DM. And take down the Magnus. Buyback comes out straight away from him as Yatoro will fall a second time. He's ready for a third round though, of course. Turns towards Nightfall. RP comes out from TM. The Light Striker Ray is there as well. They've taken out the Wraith King. Dead for good now. As Wraith King's gone, VP now ready with a cleanup. It's Collapse, he might blink out to safety, but Meposhka, he'll get left behind. It's VP able to pull together a solid fight outside the... I want something bigger. Ooh, it's not...
Got buyback.
Not necessarily the big Chrono they were hoping for. Just a Warlock.
Outpost bottom is available as well.
Oh, they're still going to try for the RP. He's got the two of them, but the counterplays there for Collapse. Comes in with the Ravage, but the BKB's out for Nightfall. This Cataclysm comes in. Toronto Tokyo goes down. Yatoro goes down the once. Buyback's coming out straight away here from Team Spirit. They'll look to try and turn. Yatoro's in with the jump onto GPK. GPK in with the Ghost Walk, but the Golems drop down. GPK pushing them back with the Deafening Blast as he'll try and run, but the Gush is there. Collapse jumps in, finishes him off. Team Spirit make the call to put all in on this team fight, come in with 2 buybacks, and now they look to try and push the high ground whilst Chrono and Cataclysm are down.
Oh, the creeps, do they have a wave? Oh, it's counts. They got credit for, I guess, one of those creeps that had just died out. Oh, wait, no, just kidding, there's an archer. A lonely archer is actually going to enable this push.
They're jumping in.
They're going.
Nightfall. He's going to get pinned to his own Ancient. And they got the follow, they got the Gush, they don't have enough damage. Nightfall, he's tanky enough and more than happy to turn. Yatoro, he's dove in for this, he's dead the once. See if they can take him down a second time. The stun is out of Nightfall, but they got the Laguna, the Deafening Blast, push the back. Nightfall's able to get the time walk off. Yatoro dying underneath the tier 4s, under his own play, going to dive in. As Spirit, they'll throw away 2 of their lives, and now they've got to run. VP hot in the chase out of the base. Toronto Tokyo popping the arena, and the Spirit trying to push them back. Spirit, we'll see what the next move is. It's going to be a lot harder though. Pretty much back to even on the net worth. They're going to try though. They're coming out with the smoke. Again, this time they'll be the team making the move into a side that does have all the ults ready. See, they'll catch DM. Toro's in. DM. Can they save him in time? The Golem's going to be dropped down. DM can't get off the RP. The Chrono comes out from Nightfall. Cataclysm follow up as well onto the 3 of them. They take down Yatoro the once. Toronto Tokyo will fall as well as Mira. As Nightfall, he's ready to keep the cleanup going. Over towards Yatoro. Triple kill for him. And they're not done yet. The Tornado control for GPK comes out onto Collapse. As Spirit, they really have. They've collapsed completely. Nightfall, ultra kill. And
once the fight breaks out, he just chills, waits, brings down massive pain, and Alacrity now, that's a Rax. Still an Aegis as well. Maybe go for more.
They're going to have the full roster probably up. Maybe after the round. We'll see how much they can go out to the side. Yatoro! DM gets the jump immediately, takes Yatoro out of the base. That's him down once. Is he going to get the backup in time? I don't know. BKB's coming in by Nightfall. Yatoro, he's instantly dead. A beautiful grab there from DM. As Yatoro, he's gone and out of the game. 70 seconds, no buyback. They've just destroyed Yatoro. The last 3 moves ever since that dive under the tier 4, Yatoro's just completely lost it.
Man, you know, it really looked like VP were on the ropes. I'm laughing at them as they smoked to nowhere, it seemed, but credit to them. They make you beat them. And they just played with more tenacity, more aggression. They're the ones fighting, so they're setting up the fight.
They know there's no buyback on the Wraith King. They can play as aggressive as they want. Grabbing Collapse. Collapse, no Ravage for 20 seconds. He's trying to run, but Nightfall's chasing. Collapse is gone. He does have buyback. There's still a lack of Ravage and a lack of a carry.
GPK just chilling in Invis, waiting to Cataclysm. Oh no.
They've got to watch for this Chrono Collapse. He's in with the Ravage. They got the follow, they got the arena, the control, onto the Magnus. The Chrono's going to get dropped down onto the backlines. They find the 2 squishies, both Mira and Meposhka wiped out. Out for good, no buyback available for them. Nightfall now turns over towards Yatoro, brings him down the once with no Ravage. There's very little Collapse can do to keep this void off the Wraith King as Nightfall chases on. The RP comes out as they're all going down here. GG is called. VP will continue to hold on to the title here at the top of the league as they take down Team Spirit here as Game 3.
And they pop off too. DM, you deserve that one. He's excited. That was a hell of a performance.